Welcome to the how-to video for uploading your photos to the Flood and Cyclone Mosaic project. I'm the digital artist, Jason Nelson. So you've got some photographs and you'd like us to consider them for the project. Well, here's how to upload them. You click the tab, Upload Your Photos. That takes you to the Upload page. Notice on the page is a variety of different forms and checkboxes. Please do read everything, as that's critical if you want your photographs to be considered for the project. The first couple are whether or not you want to be included in the Mosaic project, or if you want to be included also for the other aspect of the exhibition, which is the Floodwell project. Then you want to put in your email address. Make sure it's a valid email address with the @ and the .com or .org, etc. symbols. Then you want to put in your name. If you don't want your name included, that's okay. You don't have to have it. You can click anonymous, although it would be good to actually have your name included. Now, before you start, this is critical. See if your photographs contain any easily identifiable people besides yourself. If they do, then, especially if they're strangers, you need those photographs to go through their Flickr site. You can click on this link, the State Library Flickr site link, and that will give you more instructions to go through it that way. Now, if we're all fine, you can click on Choose File. This is where you actually find your photograph, so make sure you know where it is. You click it. You click Open, and there you have the name of your photograph, and it's already been loaded. Then you want to find the date your photograph was taken. Now, this can be an approximate date. It doesn't have to be exact. You can choose it here, or you can actually enter it. You can add more images if you'd like, up to 5 per email address, or you can remove the image. Now, this is an interesting checkbox. Some of you will be including poetry and other written and annotated and drawing material on the photographs. If that's you, or you would like to do that, and we would encourage you to, then you can check that box as well. And I certainly have done that for mine. Part of the project is knowing where the images were taken. You don't have to know the exact location. If you do, you can click Check Map, and you can actually give us an exact location. If not, a postal code is just fine. And you can actually check your postal code here at this link if you need to. Now, these last steps are pretty important. This is a privacy concerns as well as some consent. Now, the privacy basically, again, is if it's a photograph of you, then do you give permission to use it in a public context? Okay? That's not the case for me, so I won't click that. Does the photograph contain people who are not easily identifiable, but maybe in the background? Crowd scenes, people far away that you can't identify. Mine does, so I check that. Or maybe the photograph contains no people at all. It's of nature, it's of a building, etc. You can check that box. Now, lastly, we need your consent. First step is to read the terms and conditions. Now, please do click on it and read them. They're not long. We've kept the legal jargon to a minimum, but I think it's important that you do read them just to get an idea of what the photograph's going to be used for to protect our rights and, of course, more importantly, your own. Check that box. And then lastly, if you have a photograph that you'd like to be considered for inclusion in the State Library's permanent collection, check this. Now, this is different than the Mosaic project. This is actually for the library's collection itself. So I would love for my photograph to be included in the collection if they accept it, so I'll check that as well. Now, you just click Submit. Give you a little message there, and at the end, it says, "Thank you for your image and comment," and you are done. If you find an image later on you'd like to submit it, well, you can go through the whole process again, and we'd be glad to see it. Again, this is Jason Nelson, and I look forward to getting your photographs. See you soon.